products have impressed over 8 million vapors worldwide. Vaporesso. Life beyond the ordinary. The official sponsors of the Northern Union Vape Show.
We want to be free to do what we want to do, and we want to get loaded, and we want to have a good time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a good time. We're going to have a party.
In association with Big D Vapes. Over the age of 18.
Hey up, we are the Northern Union Vape Show.
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 We are the Northern Union Vape Show. Although I'm Dutch, but okay.
Beg your pardon? Yeah, no, we are the Northern Union Vape Show.
And as TVC says, we are live.
Should we do a yo?
Yo, well, we're live. So, don't know how many's in chat, but hello and welcome to Sunday. It is 7:15, and we're here with the Northern Union Vape Show. So, I've lost my pop-out chat now.
Right, so that's there. So all I've got to do is mute. Yeah,
Right. So we're on. We should be live. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show.
We are live.
Guess what, folks? It's a Sunday. Yes, it fucking is. Time for a little bit of a laugh. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. I'm your host, James, and with me I've got many
Right, welcome to Mixing with Benny and Friends, because I was just looking at it's a Wednesday night, it's not a fucking show. Welcome to N.U.V.S. It's a Sunday night, not a Wednesday. Got you all going there. Oh, it's been a long day, I've been working. Episode 48. Don't panic, Captain Mainwaring. Don't panic, because world's gone to shit.
Do you know cameras are going like a good in here?
Oh, he's not going to do a surprise, is he?
I was thinking.
Oh, God, Benny, don't do it.
There you go. Hey up.
Oh, fucking hell.
It's the 50th show. Everybody wanted to see it, so there you go. Look at that. Perfect body for a man.
Oh.
I just thought I'd surprise you all. So, yeah, it is. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It's our 50th show. We have got guests on. We are missing a couple that was invited on. Unfortunately, we don't know. They're missing action. Gaz couldn't make it because he's looking after his kids. Aidan's having computer problems, and Vic's gone AWOL. So if anybody sees him walking around Scotland somewhere, can you give him a shout one time we get on the show? We have got, we've got all the Northern Union Vape Show cast members that have been past and present. So we have got CJ, Josh. We have got Ian, Above the Clouds. We have got James, JP Vape Reviews. We have got Steve, Blazing Vapes. We have got Mr. Vapor himself, Big D Vapes. Danny, congratulations on that Anime 3 Awards. Congratulations. We've also got Jay from Custom Aegis, and we have got guests on, which, as you might notice, it says Bobo Vapunks. It's actually the Vapory, so there's a net and our own Vaping Jesus, Bobo. Don't know where they've gone missing in action. And we've got Skint and Munchkin, and we've got, last but not least, Mr. Harley Vape Mill. So welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Oh.
Do you know, this cheese grates on your nipples, I've got to say.
Use some Band-Aids next time.
I've got to get all chat out now.
Take a bit of foam in there or something. A couple of plasters.
Talk amongst yourself, all the pot chows. Someone go through chat?
Can I do the honors?
Yeah, you can.
Alrighty. Well, welcome, Mr. Graham. Not reality. I forgot him last week, so hereby. Sorry, mate. Flintman, Simon62. Blazing Vapes, Simon62 again. He's there twice. Munchking, hello. He's still on here as well. Simon Hogg XL, Above the Clouds review. Just going to call you all out, so it looks more busy, right? We have Mark H. Welcome, dude. Disco Potato, welcome to the party. Skint, over here as well. What else do we got? CJ, Stuart Ayrton, welcome, mate. Thanks for all your good work, mate. Vape Mill, Scott Morrison. Who am I missing? I don't want to miss anyone this week. Kaz S, J Jerry, Graham Spears. Let's see, go through the list. Dan Barden Tattoo.
Dan the man.
Best tattooist known for.
There you go.
That is right,
Vaping Mank, welcome, buddy. Lewis Fishing. Samantha BVL Mama from the other show.
Here he is.
Hey, there's
Hey!
Oh, there we go.
Mr. Victor Mullen.
Okay, you can start the show now because Vapor Round's number one.
Exactly.
Congrats on that one, Vic.
Congratulations. We've got number 1 and number 3.
I was Black Country Vapor. Welcome, Mr. Anderson Paul. Dion 78, 87, 78, 78. Now Vixen, I'm getting nervous now. Jackson Vape Review, welcome.
As you should.
Yeah, I know.
No pressure.
DE,
No pressure, Jasper.
DE's
No
in as
pressure.
well. No, I feel it. Liquid, welcome. Oh, I'm missing a couple of people. Sorry about that, guys.
We'll be here all night if you go.
It's
for
a lot.
Just,
It's a lot. Well, everyone in chat, thanks for the congratulations to these guys who put the most. I'm just a new guy on the block here, so these guys put down all the work for the last 50 shows. So big hands to them, and thanks for all the congratulations, guys. So I'll hand it back to you, Benny.
Thank you very much. So, yes, thank you very much, Vic, for joining us. We just sent an SOS out to Scotland to see if we could find you. I didn't know if you were in lockdown or anything. Do you know what I mean?
Only 2.5 feet tall. You'd never find them.
Yeah.
Hey there, Scan.
Shots fired. So, how are we all doing? We'll go. Do you want to go around, do a little buffet right quickly, and then we'll crack on? So, James, what you want, brother?
I'm on the Dreamer 1.5 with the Dead Rabbit V2. In that, I've got Mr. Moran. Aegis X with my custom skin with a nest on top. And in that, I've got Absolute Black Currant. The Bruneld on the Gruss. And in that, I've got the Virginian Cherry from Les. I've got another Dreamer stat with the Ardent. And in that, if I can find the juice, I've got Raspberry Cookie from Jack Rabbit. And that's me, and I'll pass it on to CJ.
Okay, thank you. Keep it nice and short. I've only got one set up. Odin 200 with the Zeus X on top. I got told off from Vic last time saying it wrong, so I got it right this time. And I've got Antidote on Ice by Ruthless. There we go. That's me done. Pass it over to Harley, Vape Mill.
Hello. Yeah, I've just got to whip my ages.
Battered ages.
Whoa, it's mint condition whip my ages.
Parts.
It looks battered, but it's actually special edition. You know, our Savvy sent it out.
Is that the naked
It's
edition?
new that from Jay, innit?
And do you know, I've actually got shitloads of stuff I'm using, but it's all downstairs. I haven't even got any liquid with me, and I've run out. It's for Dead Rabbit V2 RTA, and that's it. I'll just move across on my way. Benny, what you got?
Right, thank you very much. I have got the GJV with the Dead Rabbit version 3 from Vaporesso. So the Ford's RDA, but it might as well be a version 3 Dead Rabbit. In that, I have got some Nebula from Vape Bruise Bros. Also on the Rigel with the Intake Jewel, and in that I've got some Voodoo Lemon Tart. That's it. Steve, what you want, brother?
August GT with the launcher tank on with some Code Red in, and the Legends with bulk RTA with some A Most Curious Curdle in. Lovely gubbly. That's me done. I'll pass that on to Ian.
Thank you, Steve.
That's
I'm on the Atlas box mod from Anakin. I love this thing. It's like I got it secondhand, but it's been around for years, but I really like it. With the Nest RDA on top, with some Just Jam and Scone Raspberry Jam from Big D Vapes in there. And also I've got this little Anakin Endura M18 with some Herbal Tides The Tang in there. I like the fact that this takes the T18 coils. Really like that.
How's it working? Is it like just a pod that takes a T18 coil, is it?
Yeah. So you just like put it out like you do a pod. You release the bottom bit and then just push your coil down inside and put the top back on.
We'll get some of
that. Yeah, definitely.
It's good they use the same coils as well, isn't it? It's good to see
doing that. Yeah, big bonus, I think.
Brilliant coils as well. Them T18 coils, mate. 2.5 weeks easy.
Yeah, they are good. And lastly, Vupu Max with some running really low on this Zeus Juice Vermilion, which is definitely my
nice
juice to date.
I just used my last drop today.
Lovely.
That's the sherbet one.
No, it's the cherry. Yeah,
it's really good. Nice. Definitely one of my favourite juices to date. I really like that. And that's me. Let's go to Danny.
Thank you, Ian. Hello to everybody in chat. This week I'm on the Oxford, the original one. It's a better draw than the newer version, the Oxford X, I think, personally. Inside that, I'm on the Nasty Juice Raspberry Shisha, salt 20 milligram. And I'm also on probably what I consider one of the smoothest draws in a pod system, the R3 AK47. You can get a good restricted vape on that as well. And inside that, I'm on Raspberry Just Jam. And also I'm on the Vaporesso 4s with the Nature Vape Nest. Inside that, I'm on Nasty Juice, fucking hell, Riot Squad, Punks range. They go mad for me. Strawberry, blueberry, and raspberry.
You just been tapped.
Yeah.
And I'll pass it over to Mr. Victor Mullin.
Hold on, I'm changing my body. Hold on.
I'll pass it over to Mr. Bobo then. And Annette.
Congratulations anyway, Bobo and Annette. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
If you didn't know, they've just got engaged about a month ago.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Stuck with me now, isn't she?
Yeah, that's it.
I am on the big boy with this Boss Apple Donut Juice by Dobros. I've actually got a review going out for that tomorrow. Twice in a week. What the fuck?
Are you?
I've got Annette's Magma Mod with a Kalito 120 sat on top of there. And I've got the little boost that broke again and is now held together.
No.
You brought that one now as well?
You need to review it, haven't you?
It's from, do you know when you pop it open to get the bung, it loosens the plastic. So, like, on the front end of it, it's got a little clip that slips into the mod. And I only realised this after I recorded the video. I thought it was the mod. It's not. It's the actual pod. That snaps off, so it's got nothing to clip into on the front end.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just gonna have to buy like 10 million pods and just hijack them all.
Oh, bother.
And what are you vaping on, babes?
I've got the Oxford Origin X, and in that I am using my all-time favourite Slow Blow Nick Salt by Nasty. I also have the same setup as Bo because he steals all my stuff. I have got a Clito 120 Pro on my other Magma box, and in that one I'm using Pink Series. Oh, it's the coconut one. It's my favourite. It's really good.
Good choice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's so good. I started on the little Nick Salts first in my Caliburn.
Yeah.
And I was like, we've got to get some in for the shop. They are so good. So that's what we did. And they pretty much all sold out.
You've done us a good little turn then.
Yeah, they're really good. Really good. New favourite, definitely. And that's me. Oh, I do have my little Caliburn, but I don't even know what's in there at the moment because I've been using my Oxford since then. So it's a big
fantastic,
coil.
isn't it? The Oxford's fantastic.
It's really good. I'm really impressed with it. I've got the 0.2 coil in at the moment, and I've had it about 4 days. Flavour's amazing. It's so good. It's all I've used for days.
We've actually released a new pod for the Oxford X, which is replicating the draw on the original one. Because a lot of people who want to use salts, they like this one better. So
I thought that was too loose, that, to be fair. Like, you love it, don't you? But I thought it was too loose.
Yeah.
Vic, have you finished changing your battery, lad?
Yeah.
Then, Mr. Victor Mullen, what are you vaping on, kiddo?
Thank you very much. Usual mouth to lung setup. Mono SQ with the cog with some less pick and juice. Can't remember what fucking one it is because I've got that fucking many up here. Q Mini with that thing. I'm turning into Fagin all of a sudden. I can't remember the names of anything. The Kylan Mini V2. That's it.
Yeah.
Q Class, the original Q Class with a Twisted Messes 24 sitting on top. I think there's peach custard in that. Dot mod, dot box, 300 watt limited edition with a Kelpie sitting on top. Just got this fixed again because the battery fucked up on it.
Again, that was second battery in it. That.
What?
That's second battery that in it, Vic.
Third.
Third? Yeah.
Yeah, they keep puffing up on me because I keep dropping them and fucking the batteries up. Other Q Mini with a J-Haze 502 on top, and that's it. Who's left? It will be Mr. Skint and Munchkin.
Wait, I've got the fucking Unlimit.
Oh, that's a good tank.
How are you liking it?
What is it?
What is it?
What tank is it?
Is it
Kizumu mods or something?
Izoku Unlimit.
Can't really fucking see it with this camera.
That's interesting, that, man.
Humongous. But that's really nice. And Skint's pish water for me. Who you got?
One the Aegis with the Dead Rabbit RTA and clone. For fuck's sake.
Is that it?
Nice and simple.
Is that tank skin for the side-by-side mod as well?
I don't know. I think so. I think it. I don't know. Do you think that would go on the side by side?
I got told that tank was bobbins at first, and then since it's come out, everybody's raving about it. So obviously,
it's less than 20 quid and E-Sig won it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get rid of the stock coil option, do rebuilding on it, and then drop the bubble glass and put the straight glass on it, and actually fits into the Kazoku Tech mod side by side pretty good.
Yeah.
Sheboygan's not happy because we didn't say hello, Terry, Radjit.
Well, since no one picked me, I'm going to pick myself then.
Oh, Jim.
Sorry.
I'm on the heavy hitter with some butterscotch rye from Glass. I'm on a very icy skinned Max with a Destiny on it, with the sugar cookie of Glass. I'm a big Glass fan nowadays. And the old-time Dead Rabbit RTA. I'm already in the Christmas skins with the King's Custard original custard. There we go.
It's not good enough for boxes, are they?
Yeah, P, you're fucking loud there, mate.
Yeah.
That's not good enough for boxes, are they?
So, because Aiden's not here, I did actually buy him something because I thought we were going to be on. So I bought him Bauble. Hold up. Bauble.
Bet Vicky's sick to
Same
death.
tail that's popping up.
So if you put them all together, we've got.
Bubbles.
Hold up. I've got to get them on my fingers now. Let's see.
You should have put them on your nipples.
Bauble.
You missed the
Do what Jay said.
What? Sorry?
Do what Jay said now.
Put them on your nipples. You know, you got this nice shirt
I
on.
don't
You
think they'll
can
fit.
put them on there.
They're sliced off with his top. So yeah, there you go. Chat's broken. Oh, apparently chat's broken.
That's broken.
Oh, no.
Well, it'd be all right. It's like my computer. It's always breaking down.
Quite sad. Is it going to go off again tonight?
Oh, it might do. It could do anything it wants, to be fair. It might get 10 minutes in and suddenly go off. It might get 30 minutes in and then go off. I don't know. Nope, it's working. Chat's working. It's just no one's talking.
Yeah, it's working.
They're all waiting for you to swing those baubles around on your nipples. That's what it is.
That's what it is, yeah.
Vaping Manx says, have I got the .aio in? I haven't, mate, not yet. I've got a wholesale account with them though, Paul, so I might bring those in. Do look pretty nice looking.
We'll just do get Nightbot to come back in. And he's not playing tonight. So, how have all been? Have you been good? You had a good week?
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. Thank you for joining us on the 50th show. Much appreciated to everybody. Vape Around the Walls was on this week. And like I say, we've got two people that got awards on there, which is Vic and Big D. So congratulations on both of you for winning awards.
Well done, guys. Well done.
Great, is
Congrats,
that?
guys. Congrats.
But did you see I'm watching the e-liquids. What's that one, that chestnut cake? Has anybody tried that? Anybody even heard of them?
No.
Any good, Vic?
Actually, not bad. They went a bit heavy with the chestnut flavour, though.
Right.
Yeah.
Never even. When it came up, I was like, I've never even heard of you. And same as that, is that bear something or other? Bear head, what it is, something?
The hands or something.
Do you think it should all be? Do you think it should all be a public vote like e-cig one or what?
No, God, no. They couldn't.
Like, because obviously when they voted for the reviewers or whatever, it was a public vote, weren't it?
Yeah, it's always been a public vote for the reviewers. I think it was the reviewers, the shop, and a few others. But if because of the coverage that Vape Around have as a magazine, I mean, there's tens of thousands of vape shops in the UK that pick it up, but Vape Around are also international. And the problem that Vape Around faced, and they were actually thinking of doing it, making it open to the public. The problem is, what would happen if a US company got best e-liquid, and us here over in the UK are thinking, who the fuck's that? Never heard of them. And it's like US company after US company after US company. So what Vape Around were trying to do with the closed awards was leaning more towards international companies that had their foot in the United States and in the UK. That's what they tried to do, because Vape Around is a UK-based magazine. But they found the problem when they started going out to the US, because US companies, especially liquid companies, tend to be like 10 times bigger than the biggest UK company. If the award was opened up to the public, the US would just trample all over us. Just trample all over us.
Yeah.
Did any of you go into Voxpo other than to watch awards? I know Steve did. We went in, didn't we? I saw you in there. Did anybody else go into it?
I went.
No, I was at work.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
we never even went into it last year, I don't think.
Well, beginning, yeah. To be fair, it was a little bit better when you approached it, because there were people walking around, so it was a little bit better then. Then you went into rooms, but there were hardly any vendors in. There were a lot of stalls there with no one on at all. Riot Squad were in, Flavour Act, popped in, I talked to them a little bit, talked to Morris Puff. Don't think there was anything. Inikin had a stall, but don't think anybody were on there. Don't think anybody on Geek Vape. Don't think anybody were on any big manufacturers. Did you see anybody, Steve?
No, it just seems to be the same reps that seem to be just looking after all the rooms, isn't it?
A lot of CBD folk in there, spamming.
Yeah.
It's growing into it. It's going to become bigger and bigger, I reckon. Over in the UK.
Tell the government regulate the fuck out of it.
Yeah, they more than likely will do.
We had a guy from Vape Round on the Freeman the Vape Show.
Yeah, you had Patrick on.
Yeah. And apparently they're going to talk, they're looking at, well, they're open to having a virtual expo for in real life expos. Which I think that's when it'll come into the entire service will come into its prime, because when people that can't get can still have more of an interaction, if you know what I mean, rather than just watching walkarounds. So we just have to see what happens next year, I think.
Yeah, it was better than the first one they did, was it in June, when they did that? It was better than that. It was easier to sort of navigate, but it was just a bit, when you went into chat rooms, there wasn't, like say, I thought there'd be more chatting, people in, there were in a VAP, I think were in there. It just wasn't that. There were, you know what I mean? You could see, because it tells you who's in rooms, and there weren't that many people that were in there, other than saying, check out my my store. We've got 20% discount, 25% discount. We've got this. Come and check this out. We've got the best juice. It was a bit like that,
Yeah. Do you not think it would be better if they had like a live video feed, like we say, 3 or 4 people from that company answering different questions and stuff, like we are doing now.
Would be more interactive then.
Yeah.
I suppose the problem is it's international as well. We had 50. Well, when we talked to Patrick, they had 52 different countries visit. So the only problem with that is what time are you going to put? Because obviously you can't have someone from a company that live representing on video constantly.
Yeah.
I suppose that's a big problem with that.
Yeah.
But it would be. I suppose that's what we're trying to do with the auditorium, innit? Try and get a bit more actual interaction. So I don't know. I just find it interesting to see where they're going to go with it, and I wish them best. And I do think it's a good thing for the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not knocking it totally. I'm saying there was bits that were, that could have been improved. Like I say, a bit more interaction. I just thought that you go into some chats and they were like, "Hi, you're the best," but no one was replying to them because there was no one there. Do you know what I mean?
I don't necessarily mean to you. I mean to everyone watching. The problem with it is it's so new. So if there's anything that anyone, because I don't represent them in any way, but obviously with anything that's new, if you don't like it, the best thing people can do to help it improve is to let them know. And like I say, I'm not aiming that at you, Benny.
Oh no! I sort of watched Sean 3 Men when he said that.
Yeah, I said it on 3 Men in the Vape Show after the first one, because for a lot of people complain and stuff, and I'm like, well, if you don't tell them, they're not going to know how to improve. So we aren't actually saying it to anyone. If there's anyone that's got something we didn't like about it, or anything else in this industry, just tell people. And obviously, that's the way we improve as an industry, isn't it?
Good point. Yeah.
Benny and Nightbot going mad.
I know it's because it's on. What is it in it? It's on putting everybody's from when we were on overnight.
Nomad's on.
When's Nomad on? Is he coming on in a minute? Surprise guest.
Yeah.
And he was lovely, Nomad. He came down to the shop to get some concentrates in that office. Real nice lad.
Oh, he's a good guy.
Yeah, he mentioned that on Friday, I think, didn't he? On your show.
Oh, he's happy with that, just anyway, Bobo.
I seen it. Oh yeah, I seen him. I think I did comment on it before I had to restart my computer. I'll have a look on ELR for the recipe for you, and I'll publish it.
Yeah, I was just sorting that out tonight, but yeah, you're a special guest. You're not even on, Nomad. Special guest in chat. So yeah, other thing that I've got is obviously I don't know. Has anybody used Pasito? It's a bit old now, but did you get one, Vic? Pasito.
Which one?
Smoant.
The what?
Smoant Pasito.
Smoant.
Oh yeah.
It's Smoant. But it's Smoant. So I've had this a while, and I used to use it for mouth to lung. Come on, put it in on charge.
Is it burnt out?
It's fucking burnt the fucker, yeah.
Mate, it's happened a few times, them,
Mate, I put it on charge. I came in from house. I'd gone out, put it on charge, forgot about it. Come back in, I thought, what's that smell? Took it off. What? That's a bit warm. Is that? Ooh, that's not good. The lead was smoking.
Whoa.
It was literally, there was smoke coming off it and everything. So I've put it in that because I thought it was going to blow up. So I got it. So if you ever get a mod, just shove it in there, put lid on, and then you fire
out the window. Or just lob it out a window and shout grenade.
Yeah, I'll just lob it out of a window, yeah. I was a bit freaked. It's first time I've had someone do that, to be honest with you.
We had a customer in the shop the other week.
Yeah.
Fucking going, oh, my batteries aren't working. It's like, I bought some off these a couple of months ago and they've died. I was like, yeah, let's have a little look at it. Open the battery, the panel to his to access his batteries. Neither of the fucking batteries had a wrap on them.
Yeah. Like,
oh.
I'm like, wow!
Yeah, it wasn't good, was it?
He was like, oh, is that why the sparks come out of them every now and then? I was like, is that not concerned yet? He was like, oh yeah, I've had one vent out of my pocket.
Yeah,
I've had to throw it on the motorway.
Driving in his car, it just vents in his pocket and he had to just like throw it out the window.
I was like, why are you still doing this?
Oh my. Did she try and blame you as well?
What?
Did she try and blame you guys?
No, he never tried to blame us. He was just trying to figure out what was going on with his batteries. He's more than happy to like buy more because he's like, it's something I'm doing, but I don't know what. It's like, your batteries have got rips in them. That one hasn't got a wrap on it. That one's half intact. that's why your batteries don't work. That's why you need to buy a new mod.
Then we both just took like a massive step back the minute he used it. We were both like, whoa, get it out.
I think shops should always tell people when they first buy a 2-battery mod. Because I always ask, have you owned a 2-battery mod before? No. Right. Because the only problem is if someone comes into your shop and the battery wrap's ripped, they think you're trying to con them. Like,
yeah.
And I had someone come in last year, he had a 2-battery mod, and he says, "Oh, can I buy a battery, please?" I said 2. We went, "No, just 1." I went, "Is it for that?" He says, "Yeah." I went, "Oh, you can't just put 1 in it. That's not very healthy for your new battery." And then he opened it, and like you've just said, neither of the batteries had a wrap on it. I'm like, "What the?" Right, sit down, son. Let's talk about batteries.
Like what we do, you know, like what you've just said, where customers might think that you're trying to have them on. We bought like 300 battery wraps for like £2 off Amazon. The shit, they're not amazing, but they rewrap the battery and they're for free.
Yeah.
And they're like, take a couple, because if your battery rips at like 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, you're fucked until Monday till we open again.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Don't most mods come with like a battery safety card?
Yeah, no one reads them though.
No one reads them.
That's why they put it underneath the box, like the little felt thing underneath, but no one knows that it exists.
CJ, you know when you buy your actual your Switch, you didn't read the manual, did you, when you actually go on and play it?
No.
Exactly.
No, yeah.
Don't even lie, CJ.
Yeah, I read through all of it.
I made notes and everything. Would you like an apple, teacher?
Skimp reads manual because I've seen him on his reviews.
Who?
You. After
Oh,
you've
do I?
messed around
I
a
do.
bit, I better get this out and have a read of it.
I fucking waffle all the way through it. I need to find things to waffle about.
Let's face it, the only time we read a manual is IKEA products. And that, the only time we read it is after we've tried to put it together and gone, what the fuck? So I took it all back to pieces and got manual out and gone, right, there we go.
Ah, that's where it happens.
It's like terms and conditions on when you buy something online or something, and it says click this box if you agree to terms and conditions. It's like just click.
Yeah, that's fine.
I can't remember, I think it was a game. Someone once put, a massive retailer once put the terms and conditions right at the bottom. If you agree to these terms and conditions, we will own your soul forever. It's like a joke. And no one ever noticed it was there because people don't read terms and conditions.
I know, exactly.
Never.
Benny,
yeah.
What have we got for the handshakes, buddy? Shall I do mine first?
You can do.
Yeah.
So we've got a word from our sponsor.
So from Big D Vapes, guys, one of the handshakes, we've got the Vaporesso Lux 2. No batteries, you have to get them yourselves. It's dual 18650.
When you get your batteries, make sure they're wrapped and everything.
Yes.
If the silver, that's not good.
We got 2 100ml bottles from Yorkshire Vapor. One of them's like a red Astaire. And we've also got 2 bottles of 50ml. One's E-by Gum and the other one's Ian's mate, Josh.
Argon.
Cyber Bunny, whatever it's called. Cyber Rabbit. What's it
Argon,
called?
that's nice.
Argon. Cyber Rabbit, yeah.
That's how you sneeze. Yep.
Argon's the one I like the best.
Yeah, so there's them 4 and the Vaporesso Lux up for grabs. And also, we've also got 4 bottles of Dinner Lady. 50ml. They're on a separate one.
Hey, Harley, this is how you win Best Vape Shop of the Year.
So how are we going to do it, Danny? Are we just going to do Nightbot, or are we going to put picture up, or what?
Yeah, do what you know.
I've got a picture. I don't.
Do a bit of both.
Right, so I'll have to send it through on. I don't know if I've got it on here. I can put it up, and they'll have to guess, but we won't. You won't be able to see it. You'll have to look back. Chat amongst yourselves while I sort that out.
And you really might have to start putting some clothes on. I'm getting a bit carried away. So I can't concentrate.
Well, like my chippy tits.
Still need some wobble.
Oh, there he is, Nicholas.
Hello, Mick.
How's it going, Mick?
Good evening, everybody. How are we doing? Wow, that's a full window.
Yeah.
How are we all doing?
And mind you, just underneath skin, you look like a pair of boobs.
Nice.
The Mitchell brothers.
I can't find out where I am, to be honest. Oh, yeah. I'm sat next to JP. That's where I am on mine.
I think so. Bill is down the
look
rabbit
who's
hole. Hey!
Me.
There you go. I'll put some clothes on.
All hail the chair.
What's this all about? Mick and Bill turn up and you start putting clothes on.
I know, that's right. I
Put
don't
some
trust
clothes on.
It's just for us, mate.
He actually does dress like that in real life.
Welcome, Mick. Welcome, Bill. Thank you for joining us.
Hey guys.
Thank you very much.
Hey guys.
Well, everybody, congratulations on your awards, gentlemen. Number 1 and number 3 and number 5 and whatever.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much.
What did you get, Dan? World's best vapor, or country's best vapor or something? Did you?
I don't know what it is.
All right. All right.
This guy got best shot. The other two, just a bonus.
You done well in the last ones as well, didn't you? You came like
The e-cig click one. I've not been in the vapor round one before, so I was quite shocked, really. But the e-cig click one, I think I placed 8th last year.
That's fucking. Your shop was only open like fucking 4 or 5 months by that point.
Yeah, yeah. It's always down to who's voting for you. Yeah, I was shocked.
And,
It's quite embarrassing, really, isn't it, to be in the same Vic and Dean. You know, you got like the likes of Skint, obviously, and you know, all them big reviewers, and then you end up there and think, how the fuck have I got there?
Am I a big reviewer?
No, you know what I mean? There's Skint, obviously, there's MF, there's Harley, there's Benny, everybody, isn't there? And there's me, third. I'm thinking, oh my God.
You know, I messaged him over there and said, "Oh, congratulations, Big D. Yeah, nice one." And he messaged back going, "Yeah, I don't get it. When was the likes of Flat Cap and MF?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it."
On an order I haven't checked. It's always a 15U.
Yeah.
Fair play to you there, though, mate.
Yeah,
you can't
good, yeah.
argue with that in the slightest. Just don't question it. Just take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does it cost then to get to number 3?
3 bottles of dinner, lady.
It's got to do quite a lot of tickling. You know what I mean?
Do you have to wear a string vest?
Yeah. I'm trying my hardest. Right, I'll put this on. You could still chat. Right, so it's a bit of a shit picture, but there's 3 people on this picture. First one to get it will win. So you should be able to see that coming up. You have to look on the stream if anybody wants to see it.
I want to see if I can win. Hang on.
What on?
I know you're in.
All right, can't I win? Oh well.
I can.
Yeah, you can, Bill. They don't send them over.
If we leave the stream now, can we enter?
Yeah. There you go. Picture is now up. If you want to have a look at that, it is a bit dodgy. He's a bit of a ugly person. This one.
3 ugly people?
Well, no. One of them's quite nice, actually.
One of them. Okay.
I'm sure I've seen that picture in one of my porno man.
Yeah. So you got
I might
top,
have- I
middle
might-
and
I might
bottom.
have
Someone will
an
have to go on chat. I can't. Where's my chat gone?
The middle one's CJ, definitely.
Right. So if you want to have a look at that, throw your names out. No, one is not Munchkin, unfortunately.
Thanks.
The one with the beard, that's Sophie.
No, yeah. No, it's not Matt Bunny Aiden.
Body's Big D, isn't it?
Oh, I think I know who it is.
Well, all 3 of them.
Inklo.
There's 3, right?
There is 2 males and a female. I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, I know who the middle one is.
And the female's the one on the bottom. So.
Yeah.
She's also
Sorry,
from
Bill. That's a
Yorkshire.
Kentucky female.
So these 2 males and a female, if that makes it a little bit easier for you. UK only on this one, unless Big D's going to send it to anywhere else.
No idea.
I think I know the bottom. But
I think I might know the bottom.
Might have an idea.
I know the one in the orange suit. Does that count?
Sheboygan says cheek, fake cheeks, and fake cheeks.
No, it's not Bunny, Dean, and Aiden. Nope. A little
Trying to
bit
think
more
of,
of a clue for you. They are American.
I'm trying to think of women with a beard.
If you're struggling with it,
Oh, the top one must be.
no. There are 3 American reviewers or people.
So, is the bottom one Suck My Mod? Matt, Suck My Mod?
Steve, you're not supposed to be playing, mate.
It's the mouth, isn't it? He's got a small mouth.
So he's just give you the one away. So the bottom one, yes, is Matt from Suck My Mod.
I can give away the middle one. No.
I thought it was disco, to be honest.
Potato.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. I thought
Oh, you
it
got her
was
on
disco.
tonight on the show, right?
Yeah, maybe.
We're just looking for.
Jed Jarrett is nearly right.
He's bound to win. He
Go
wins everything.
Sophie and Matt.
Oh, I know who the middle one is now. The blonde who gave it away.
Mhm. Blonde, yeah.
Sorry, Vic, you can't win. You've already won once this week. That's all
No.
Mark H is close, though, right?
No.
Blonde hair, glasses, that kind of gives it away. She's not a reviewer, though, is she?
Well, she's on a reviewing channel.
She's a mixer. She's a mixer, right?
Nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
Just
Oh, come on. The top one must be Mike Vapes.
You're starting to sound like my parents.
Nope.
No.
You're nearly right.
Who's nearly right?
Mike Vape's mum. No.
Quite a lot of people are nearly right. They've got 2 of the 3.
It's the middle one that's tripping them up.
Yeah.
They're going to kick themselves once they realise who it is.
Do you know who it is, Vic?
Yep.
I wouldn't have a damn clue.
No.
How dare you ask Vic if he knows something? Of course he knows. He knows everything.
Okay, the middle woman is not a reviewer, but she's very well known.
Very well known, not a reviewer.
All right.
Very well known.
I rightly said something, man. I'm glad that thought process kicked in before my mouth did. It weren't about anyone we know. It was just in general that have got me in trouble in real life.
Nope. We're nearly there.
Only from the viewer, and I was like green, and that's about it.
You're still nearly there. Nope.
Is one of them Mr. Tumble?
It's a golf.
So Mr. Tumble.
What time are you on till tonight? Midnight.
It looks like it.
Welcome to the 50-second show.
Oh.
Benny, inbox me a Zoom room thingy.
If you put them in right order, someone has actually give the middle one away.
That helps.
That doesn't help, no.
We've given it away again. The middle one has been given away. Just need to put them in right order now. I will do. I'll inbox you it now, mate. Just a second. Just trying to keep an eye on chat while I'm...
I'll do it. Probably.
No, I've just told you that all names have been given out now. Nope.
Well, these chats is enjoying themselves, right?
I thought for the 50th show here that you would have put on when you tried OBS that first time. That would have been the best thing to start with.
We're tempted to.
What's wrong with this? What's wrong with... Oh.
Hey there, hip hop juice in.
Pop.
Yeah, we've got one. JD has just got it.
JD.
It's Goat.
Goat,
Jared
Vanessa,
the Vaping
Matt.
Goat. Vanessa
Yeah, I didn't have
and
to-
Matt Suck My Mods.
For the
God.
people who
So,
don't know who Vanessa is, it's
JD.
basically Matt Suck My Mod's other half.
Yeah. So there you go. We have got a winner, which
No wonder we
is
never get it.
JD. JD underscore 0692. Danny, what does he have to do?
Just go to Facebook page, Big D Vapes, give us an inbox. Fucking hell.
Use it.
Pause. And just give me your address, and then I'll come and start you.
I thought it was you, Disco, the one in the middle.
Yeah, no, I knew. I thought that middle one might be the hardest one because, like Vic said, she's not a reviewer, but she is well known.
Yeah,
as...
the blonde hair, and then it was the glasses. Then I seen the bit of blonde hair, and I went, "That's Vanessa."
Yeah, that's the one. But everybody was giving it out, and then Sheboygan can give it out, and then he pop give it out. I'm like, well, do you want to put them in right order? Right. What did you want, Danny, off me?
I've already had it now. Off Mick.
Got it sorted.
All right.
Yeah, cheers.
Fair enough.
Proper spanner sent to me.
Hey, Mank.
How's it going, Paul?
Yeah, that's the one.
Nice to meet you.
Switch the stream off.
Hello.
Turn the stream off.
Are you a noob?
So, congratulations, JD_. Can he message you on Twitter, Big D?
That's Mick.
Got it sorted. Proper spanner.
Bit late, Benny.
Proper spanner.
You all right, brother?
Good, guys, good. Skimp boss.
Switch the stream off.
Oh,
You've got the
you
stream on,
stream
Paul.
still on?
Yeah. Are you a noob?
Big D.
Well, I taught him all he knows.
He got that one twice.
Missed the first time though.
Noob.
You rewind.
That sounded like Benny when he's trying to set OBS up.
Oh man, that was funny. Well, that wasn't it? Just kept running around in circles.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Nightmare that one. We all had to go at that.
Big D, JD wants to know if he can message you on Twitter instead.
Of course you can, JD. Of course you can, buddy. Yeah.
Craig Brown, cheers for joining us. Steve, have you got that picture that we showed off earlier? Now we've got a few people in. We could have a little discussion about it.
Give me 2 seconds.
Give me 1 second.
Find it.
What are we doing? What?
Steve? Steve?
Finding it. There we go.
Steve?
Yeah, I'm just finding it. Give me a chance. Okay, no.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So,
What
I
is
saw
that?
this on LinkedIn today. That is a new vape disposable pod.
What's the stick doing in there?
It
looks
looks
like a
like a
fancy
lollipop, doesn't it? That's what it's
Does
supposed
look
to
like
be.
lollipops, yeah.
Looks like it's aimed at kids.
Definitely.
So, yeah, I was a bit like, when I saw it, I'm like, really?
It looks like a scented oil diffuser.
Yeah.
Which end does the batteries go in?
It's disposable.
The only thing is, though, that bung at the top is rubber, and I've seen them pulling it out on YouTube, and it looks like it could break and snap and fuck up. So,
I just
So you
thought,
pull
what
that
are they
stick out
thinking?
before you use it or something?
yeah, but it's like silicon. So obviously, if you try and yank it out, it might snap off and leave the other part inside.
All right.
Because it looks like they struggle when they're pulling it out.
She said.
Right, there you go. They go in and block it to stop any of the juice
Right,
evaporating.
okay, I get you.
And then you pull it out and then you can vape it. Yeah,
Okay.
that makes well more sense now.
Been looking at it for ages, just didn't get it at all.
Funny looking thing, though, isn't it?
I thought that's what you held on to when you vaped on the other end.
So, would anybody rush out and buy that?
No.
No.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there must be a market because they did bring that lollipop one out before, didn't they?
Yeah, well, like I heard, probably a kids market. What this is like, you know, looks like a lollipop or something.
Yeah.
It looks like one of them whistle sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
It does, exactly. Yeah, it does.
What as he used to call it on Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? Was it whistle sweets or something like that?
Toot sweets.
Toot sweets, that's the one.
Toot sweets, yeah.
Nah.
You just drop a mod on your foot, Bobo.
Yeah, and then I'm leg.
Why everything's broken.
Rick, it was screaming. I thought Bud had bit him in the toe or something.
So, does any of you lot get these, asking you to do these sort of things? Do you get them, Vic?
I usually just tell them to fuck off. Nobody.
Yay, there we
True,
go.
though, because here's the thing: the disposable market will never work in the UK because there's too many rules that go against it.
Yeah.
You get a disposable anything that's got a LiPo battery inside. The amount of fucking EU regulations that say you can't do that, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. That's why disposables are big over in the United States. There's fuck all rules against them over there.
Are they big anywhere else then in world?
Just the United States.
I know Malaysia is quite big in, not Malaysia, where's the other one? Is it Malaysia?
Could be, actually.
Yeah.
Because they make
Quite
shit
big
juices
over
over there as well.
The thing is, over here, they're quite expensive, aren't they? It works out a lot more than what you pay for, say, a Minikin and 3 salts. Do you know what I mean? And I buy a Minikin's like 10, 12 quid. That's going to last you.
Anything disposable with a locked LiPo that does not allow you to charge it, there is an instant 35% tax on it in the UK. Instant.
Wow.
Right.
It was a law that was passed. I think it was a law that was passed when Gordon Brown was Prime Minister. Yeah, the last Labour government.
Not a bad thing, I would say.
The idea is with that, then you buy it, use it, and then throw away the whole lot, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Pretty pointless, though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's very pointless, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of plastic.
Convenient society, right?
Yeah.
It's the battery, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah.
Well, someone
Put plastic and all the other shit in there.
Sorry?
It'd be easier at the end of the day if you just went out and bought a pod system where you could replace a pod, like the Cross or something like that. You know what I mean?
Something like
even the Aegis Plus where you just replace the coils.
Yeah. Or if you're rich with no sense, the new Evolve one that cost 90
Well,
quid.
before the show started, Skin
Seen that one.
Just said that he was rich. So.
Is that the one, Vic, that's supposed to feel like a cigarette?
Yeah, it's the one that's supposed to feel like a cigarette. Guess what? So does the UL Caliburn, the UL Caliburn G, the UL Coco, the UL Coco Prime. Half the fucking pods from Smock and half the pods from fucking Aspire. Yay!
Yee-hee. I watched him. He had the guy who made it on his show. Is it Pasadio?
Brandon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that show and it was quite informative. It looked all right, to be honest with you, but the price.
Yeah.
Yeah. The price is
120, is it?
Thing that. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Jeez.
Do you know I said in my review, anybody that wants one, get in touch. Nobody did.
I got these for £1.
Is that a Geek Vape, that one, Skin?
No, is it?
No, because Geek Vape do a salt one. That's
no,
really similar.
I think it's CRMC. You'll know.
All right, yeah, Geek Vape do a very similar one, an old one.
That's what this. There's no flavour or fuck all from it.
Yeah.
I got that. Is it Riptide? I tried one of those Riptides. They're not too bad for what they are. Just take the whole pod out and chuck it. I mean, you keep the device, but
You do that with Mick? Do you do that with that? Take the pod out.
Them relics, yeah, you do.
About disposable pods. Every time you buy, let's say a disposable pod system costs you $9.99. Every time that runs out, it's $9.99. It's like just buying a packet of bags again. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how they've priced them, though, isn't it? It's for people that are just stopping smoking.
Wait a little bit. Spend 30, 40 quid on a decent pod kit and then just buy the decent coils.
Well, the problem you got here is you got to dispose of the battery part after you get done with it. You know, you can't just throw it in the normal trash.
Like what concerns me about them as a shop owner, and you two shop owners in here and Annette will agree, the amount of dug coils that you get from like your boxes of coils, how many times that's going to happen with a disposable pod, that they're just going to have a dug coil that it burns like fuck or it just doesn't work in the first place.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to zip off, guys and girls. I'm afraid.
All right, Ian, thank you for joining us,
Thanks,
brother.
mate. Stay
Bye,
safe.
Ian.
Thank you all. I've enjoyed it. Take care. Thank you.
Hey, buddy.
Happy 50th. Thanks everyone in the chat.
Cheers, buddy.
Who's on your show tomorrow?
We
Lethal
have
Coils.
Lethal Coils on tomorrow.
Ah, Chris.
So take care. Cheers.
Yeah, see you,
Hey,
mate.
buddy.
soon, Ian.
Thanks, everyone.
Everybody hold on. We're going to move out.
Shuffle around a little bit.
Whoops.
So do you get many?
hang on.
Pop the hip out then, going that way.
Do you know, like you were saying there, that you get, Bobo, that you get the coils? If they run out, if you get them in a shop, put them in, and they go outside, put juice in it, and come back and say this ain't working, do you exchange them?
Yeah. Straight away.
Generally give people like 2 days, because if someone buys like a coil, like it could have like be like a slight dud where it's like burning out the cotton dead fast. after 2 days, if your coil's burning out, unless you're using like 80-20 juice through a Nautilus coil, it's something wrong with the coil.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Most of the time, it just doesn't make the connection though. So, you know, straight away, it just needs
Yeah.
throwing and putting a new
Like
one
it's
in.
something that the customer doesn't see that often, but as someone who's selling like 100 coils a week, you see
Yeah.
it like 3 or 4 times a week. Do you know what I mean?
It's normally smock coils as
Yeah,
well.
it's always fucking smock coils.
You know what, right? I don't deal with smock. The only
Oh,
coils I've
no.
got in from smock are probably the Nord ones, and I never
Yeah.
have any issues with coils. I'm not joking.
Yeah. We try and deal with like not much smock, but we've had to get some stuff in because it's what people ask for. They come in and go, "Oh, have you got a smock?"
Yeah.
Smock what?
I've got like, the V12s in the Nords and the RPMs, but I don't actually deal with the products because the amount of problems I've had when they've come back with them.
Yeah.
It seems like every vape shop. It seems like every vape shop, like it's a staple for every single vape shop to have a smock, at least one smock product in.
It's like yesterday. I went to my local vape shop yesterday because I needed nip salts. Because I didn't have any money on my card, and I walked in there with cash. Stopped me at the door and wouldn't serve me. I was just like, well, cash is cash at the end of the day, you know. So
Yeah.
if you don't want to sale, I'll just take me elsewhere. So that was it.
Ridiculous.
I actually have a bag for cash, so I leave it in the bag, and when a few weeks later I go back to it and get it out.
Yeah, well, I was doing over the counter. It was just said no, you need to use card. And I was like, well, I've got nothing on the card. You know, so if that was me, you know, on the door, I'd have turned around and said, well, you know what, just give me, say, 15 quid for the Nick salts and a coil.
Yeah.
Just give me the 15 quid. I'll pay it on my card, and I still got 15 quid in my
But I think this is what the elitists want, though. They eventually want it to be
Yeah, they do, yeah.
basically just a card. They don't
Cashless.
want you to have any cash because they want to keep an eye on you and stuff like that. They want to know what you're earning, what tax you've been paying. So I think that's their aim.
Called
Where
the
you
Great
spend it?
Reset.
Yeah. I've actually read up on that as well.
Oh, really?
Right,
Do you know what I mean?
it's not a bloody lot for me because I mean I'm in work for 2 days a week and then on furlough for the rest. So it's crazy. Click and collecting work now is just mental. It's just stupid.
I don't even carry a card. I ain't got a card, so it's just cash for me.
Yeah, a lot of our customers don't use cards either, especially sort of like older generations as well. Like they're all used to just using a card, and you know, if we turned away cash, that'd be like half of our income gone.
I've
So
told them anyway now, and I've told them I won't be going back to the shop. I said you've just left the customer, so I'll just buy online now.
They could have turned a blind eye.
Looking at the .aio today, I watched a couple of reviews on it, and I was like, ooh, and it takes the Nautilus coils as well. So, I'll be getting one of those weekends.
I'll tell you one gripe I've got about owning in a vape shop is £50 notes. I hate taking those.
I hate them.
Oh God, it's awful.
Yeah, I even hate £20 notes when someone comes in and buys a £3 bottle of liquid with a £20 note, and I'm just like,
Does anybody have £50 notes? I thought they were just imaginary.
I've seen them once.
Apparently, the currency in London.
Yeah, you get them every now and then. They are rare, like my fans personally, but
Like in 2.5 years of business, I think we've taken about 5 of them, maybe 6 of them.
not even that many.
No, probably
no.
not even that many. But it's
And then
like,
you get the older deers who come in with like £20 of 1p's and 2p's.
Yeah.
I bet you need some change, don't you?
He loves it. He laps it up.
Here's my piggy bank.
We used to have this lad that came in, I can't remember his name. He was a milkman though, and he used to pay like he used to come in like every week. He used to buy 2 bottles of juice and like 2 coils. Say he came to like 35 quid, he'd pay it in pound coins.
It was great.
Oh, that's good though, in pounds.
Like, fantastic. We're like, yeah, you can come every day.
Yeah.
Make up for all the people buying £3 bottles of liquid with £20, so it's fine.
I just don't think I could do retail anymore. I really don't think I could do retail.
I couldn't do a different type of retail. I think having your own business is it's a bit different, isn't it, than just working in retail in general.
You build a relationship with all of your customers, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nice. It is. I thought it was going to be horrendous, but I don't know if it's just the area we're in. We're quite lucky. Everyone's really nice. We haven't had to deal with too many dickheads.
Only told about people.
And it's always nice when they say, I need to talk to the owner, and you're like, you are.
I'm here.
That's it. I mean, that's a problem
Just
I've
gonna
had.
get a coffee, guys. I'll be back in a second.
All right, Paul.
Like as like a woman who works in the shop, I found that it was really hard for me in the first year because nobody wanted to speak to me. They all wanted to speak to him. So it was more so on the phone. People would call up and be like, "Hi, can I speak to the manager?" And I'd be like, "Speaking." "Oh no, the guy who works there." And it's like, "Well, he's not here to stay off." "Oh, it's fine. I'll call back." They wouldn't even like leave a message or anything.
It exists, right? It's so stupid. It still exists like that.
It's
ridiculous.
It is.
Like, I understand it, like with a lot of people on YouTube, because on the YouTube channel, it's my channel, even though it's the vapery, which is our business. But like outside of the YouTube, it's like on Facebook and Instagram, it's a 50-50 split of both of us, and it's like it proper pisses me off.
Yeah, it's mad. Like people.
It's like, shop. It's not my shop. It's our shop.
It's
Do you know
not.
what I
It's
mean?
not even the people who sort of see your online presence. It's just people who ring up and just don't want to speak to a woman. It's fucking weird. Like it's so bizarre. It's not really been an issue like the last year or so, but the first year I was like that, constantly fuming at everyone. I am the owner. You can speak to me.
Munchkin, how do you find it going into a vape shop?
What's that?
I've not really had any issues with the ones up here. Like they've been quite nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
I've not had any issues. No.
You should open a vape shop between you.
Have you seen the joint reviews? She about fuck at me.
Munchkin. I've looked into opening a vape shop where I am, but because we're a small island, we've got like 6 in the same vicinity, within a near 200-yard radius. So it's a bit hard for me over here. But
yeah,
That's not help with the population of 20, though, is it?
It's hard work though as well, man. Like keeping on top of like new pieces of gear come out every single fucking day, mate. Like it's harder than what the company come bring into the shop. It's a full-time job in itself.
I think we have a bit of a battle like with ourselves because obviously outside of the shop we both obviously vape as well a lot. So it's like, do we get stuff in that we want or do we just get the usual stuff in that everybody else wants? So yeah, we've had to just kind of go with what the customers want at the end of the day, which is like T18s, POC X's.
Like you bring in loads of
any
new stuff
sort
that
of
the internet's raving about, and it's like Shirley who buys 18 milligram menthol. She's like, "What's that? I don't want that."
Yeah, why are you trying to sell me that? I don't want it.
What about you, Victor? Do you use vape shops, buddy, or do you go online?
Vic hasn't bought anything in years.
I can imagine he gets sent shitloads, but obviously it won't be everything that he wants, will it? So
The last thing I bought was the Turnwood FX Cali, and that was Christmas last year.
Apparently, all the £50 notes are in Vic's
The
mattress.
last thing I actually bought, well, it was vape related. The last thing I bought was 40 18 650s, 20 21 700s, and 20 2700s in one order from Fogstar, and they rang me up saying, "Did you get the numbers wrong? Is that the right order?" And I was like, "I've got to have batteries here and batteries up at the studio, so I had to double the order up." That was the last thing I bought. Fucking costed me enough.
Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah.
But you're paying £50 notes.
Go on the phone.
Out the bed.
I mean, as Bobo was saying, this is just the stuff that's come in over the past 3 days, right? To hear it that's not including the stuff that arrived up at the
See you later, Jackson.
I've got this that I can't show you what's inside it.
It's all right.
I know someone who did.
We've got a picture of it. We've actually got a picture. Grim showed it off.
I know someone who showed it off.
There
Yeah,
was an
By
NDA
accident.
sign for this. You're not supposed to open the thing up until the 20th.
well, he did on camera on a live show.
He did it by accident. He thought it was something else.
Who did that?
Grim.
Grim Green.
Steve, have you got a picture there? Do you want to show everybody?
No, don't.
Grim Green's going to get his hand slapped by Geek Bacon. So that came out.
He pulled it out and said, "Oh, it's
There's
something,
this,
something."
Which is actually a nice little bit of kit, this.
What's that?
Ooh, it's the next mini from Orf for. And then
Sounds like a drunk man saying fuck off.
it's a new thing from Vaptio, although it's a fucking another
Sorry
stupid
about that,
pod
guys.
kit, but it's another little pod kit from Vaptio.
Hey, Vapio been smashing them pod kits. They're all fucking brilliant as well, the Vapio kits.
It's the Pago Mini or Pago Mini, and that's just over the past 3 days. But here's the thing. This time 2 years ago, when the United States wasn't in so much shit as it is now, that would have been double. The market has actually slowed down. I've noticed it because all the recording footage that I do is locked up in a file server in the office next door. And I'm just comparing the 2019 folder to the 2020 folder. I've reviewed half at this point in November 2020. I've reviewed half the amount of items that I had reviewed by November 2019. The market has slowed down considerably, but there's still so much stuff being released. We don't notice it.
Isn't that due to sort of COVID and everything that has gone on with that?
It's mostly down to COVID, because think about it this way, right? China got hit with a double whammy. China shut down in January during their new year. They didn't open up until March. When they opened up in March, United States, EU, and UK shut down for another 2 months. So they didn't really start making money until about August of this year. That's why if you look at what's been happening over in China, all the small companies that we remember at the back end of 2019, they've all got gobbled up by bigger companies. You're going to be looking at Smock. By the end of 2021, you're going to be looking at Smock, Aspire, Joytech, Smoor, which covers Phelim, because Phelim Tech's part of Smoor now, and Vapor SO, and possibly Anakin as the few big names left, because all the smaller companies are going to be gobbled up by the end of 2021. I know about a dozen companies, and that includes EH Pro, that are now on the verge of filing for chapter bankruptcy in the United States.
You should have said bubbled up, but okay.
Right, guys, we've got to go. We've got a show to do.
All right, see you later, Bill.
Cheers, Bill. Cheers, mate.
Very nice to see you all.
Have a good show with Disco
Congratulations again, guys.
Yeah. And here's the big problem. A lot of those companies released pod kits that are still being sold in the market. When that company goes belly up, no one can buy that pod. No one can buy it because they're not being made anymore.
Weren't Artery struggling at one point as well?
Who?
Artery.
They're part of EH Pro.
Right, yeah, that's what. Yeah.
They're part of EH Pro.
And you know what? I like the AK-47 as well. I thought that might sell pretty well.
It didn't.
I know, yeah, it didn't. But I think it's pretty cool.
I thought it was surprising.
Yeah.
So, Yeehee are in a bit of trouble at the minute as well, aren't they?
Oh, come on, CJ. You just want Vic to say yee right?
Here's the problem with Yeehee. Yeehee got it into their heads that everyone wants automatic squonkers. No, we don't. No, we're fucking sick of automatic squonkers. We want mods. That's what we want. You know what Yeehee should do? Q-Mini 2. See if they released or re-release this again onto the market. They wouldn't be having any financial problems, but all they've done is auto squonker after auto squonker after auto squonker, and they're cannibalizing their own sales, which is the problem that Smock had all the way through 2018 going into 2019. Has anyone noticed that Smock has slowed down significantly to what they used to be like?
You know what,
they were cannibalizing their own
the
sales.
quality of the gear that Smock are bringing out at the moment is fantastic compared to what it was like 2 years ago, though. It's unreal compared. It's still not the best on the market, but compared to what it was when they released like the T-Storm and the fucking all the other bullshit that they released over the last 2 years, fair play to them. They've actually listened to what the customers are saying to them.
Yep.
And the coils are a hell of a lot better than mini beat.
Hell of a lot better.
The thing is, as well, is like I've seen a lot of people and they're putting pod systems down and stuff like that. I mean, I got this cross from Big D. How long ago now, Danny?
About a month and a half ago, 2 months ago.
And the 0.8 pod is still going. It's still going.
Yeah. They are good.
Go, guys. Sorry, she's got to say to
Good to see you, Munchkin. Thanks for coming on.
See you later, Munchkin. See you later. Bye.
Good luck with the hangover.
Yeah. We've got a bit of a loving going on in the chat with Ali and Skint here. He's, I can see, I've got chat up, you know, I can see what you're talking about in there. I just said to him, have you changed your glasses? And he disappeared, so I thought he'd gone to change his glasses.
I'm going to change my beer. Be right back.
Right. Really said, find it hilarious. Ali's got a type because you can't get a word in.
Yeah, you was going to say something, Ali, before when we moved on. What was you going to say about your shop and that?
Well, I don't fucking know.
He's forgot now, hasn't he?
I've got this thing where I do it on Free Men all the time. So if they're talking about something, I go, and then the time there's a gap for talking about 5 different topics later, and I just go, yeah. Because why don't you send much? And I'm like, well, I'm saying lots in here, but there's just never a second for me to bang. I've always been that awkward. I think it was a big deal talking about people going to shops. And I was just going to comically throw out that Skin asked me last week what the best bargain on vapes were that I had. And it sounds really bad, but you don't get bargains because obviously I've got the shop, so everything I get is cheaper anyway. Then you've got people sending you stuff for review. Then you've got people sending you kits to try in order to sell. Then you've got people sending you juice. So you know my shop, right? Behind the counter, just before the last lockdown, I must have thrown 50 ml bottles away because they've been open for ages and just bang. And then that's full again now. Because people send you shit and you go, yeah, great, that. I tried it at Expo, whatever. And because I've opened it, then I can't sell it. So then it gets chucked over here. And geez, it's all right, faff. But see, people always see, right? They go, oh, you get free stuff for reviewing and you get free stuff for shop. 1, it's not free for reviewing. We have to work as arse off to it. And 2, that's a massive burden. Do you know what it's like to have too much shit? It's not good.
Well, I was on the box bar and I went into the Moorish pub. I was talking to them and they're sending me a care package. So, cheers, very presso. Moorish pub, sorry, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got in touch with me about a year ago.
Simon, welcome, buddy.
Welcome,
Ridgewood, guys.
Simon, how you doing?
Right.
It's good when companies do that. You know what I mean? So.
So we have got another gentleman's handshake. We'll do this one through Nightbot this time. So you can win. What have you got there?
Got Dinner Lady, Berry Blast. You've got Tropical Fruits. You got the Pink Wave, and you've also got Melon Twist.
And you've also going to get a smoke next pod. So I will we'll put a keyword in when I get Nightbot. When I find it, wrong one.
And welcome Simon Bridgewood. Simon 60.
Hi, Danny. How you doing, bro?
By the
Very
way,
well, mate.
we have a surprise giveaway as a custom Aegis skin for everyone who's using a Aegis.
For everybody who's using one.
Anybody.
Everyone in chat.
But we'll do that later, okay?
So if you want to win that way, if you just type that in chat.
Next.
Small letters, no capitals, all one word.
What can you win? What is it?
What?
What is it you can win?
You can win them 4 juices from Dinner Lady. And have you got something, Mark, did you say?
Yeah, I've got the smock.
Oh, we've got the next match pod.
Okay, I can enter, can I?
Yeah, of course you can, mate.
Good.
Have you actually tried that, Mark? Have you tried it?
No, I bought it for this. I did actually buy it for this. I haven't tried it. Has anybody else tried it?
Yeah.
What's
I like the look of it.
What's it like, Vic?
Actually quite good. Flavour's a bit muted for creams and custards, but fruits, it's fucking bang on.
Looks like the cocoa a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, I just thought someone might like it.
The nude cocoa looks funky.
Yeah, the Cocoa Prime.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will try to butter me up by sending me personalised plates for it over as well. Like, oh, look, it's got my logo on it. You're still getting the normal logo, but thanks for the logo.
I was impressed with the Vaporasil Zeros because I was used to having the Caliburn, and then they released that, and I thought, yeah, it's banging. But then they released a new Caliburn G, and I do like that.
I like the higher ohm coil in the Zeros, but the 1.2 ohm was shocking, I thought.
The 0.8 is really good, I think.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
I think Paul uses that, don't you, Paul? You usually 0.8.
Yeah.
Vic,
How did you come up with the code word?
It's cracking for Nick Salt. Brilliant for Nick Salt.
Go on, Ali. What were we saying, buddy?
No, he's moved away now as if to say, I'm not here, don't ask many questions. How many devices have you reviewed, Vic?
What, overall?
Yeah.
Loads.
Fucking serious.
That's why I asked, because you seem to remember them all. I mean, I can't remember fuck all about what I reviewed last week. Never mind.
This is just, it's a simple case of maths, right? So I've done 2,674 videos on the channel. I do, roughly speaking, 52 watts ups a year. And I roughly, although I've been a bit iffy lately because of the health problems, but it's roughly one live show per week for the past 3 years. So take the WhatsApps, take the live shows, and subtract that from the total amount, and that's how many devices are up. It must be at least 1,800 odd.
And how do you remember them? Because like I reviewed the Smart OFRF, and I can't remember fuck all about it. It's just it came and it went. So how the hell do you remember? I mean, because you are just a fountain of knowledge.
That is why Vic is the reviewer of the year, and you're not, right? Sorry, mate. It was just there.
It's fair. But it's true. It's true. You, in politics and in the actual devices, you just remember everything. And
I don't remember everything. I purposefully forget shit pods. I just do the review and then just get the info and rip it out my head. But something good, like that little Smart XM pod, cracking flavour for fruits. I'm a fruit vapor during the day, so that's stuck in my head. It's just a pity it's a letdown for creams and custards. But then again, most pods of that size are let down for creams and custards because of the size of the coil. If you're vaping a cream or custard, you really need a longer length coil with more heat to bring the flavour out from the base notes of the cream, especially if it's a vanilla based custard. Creamy custard, you can get away with it. That's why I don't use pods. Very rarely do I use a pod. And if I am using a pod, I've usually got a tobacco in it.
see, you're back full of knowledge. It just spills out constantly.
Awesome, mate.
That wasn't a negative thing. I didn't mean that nastily. But you say you forget shit. Is that why you always introduce yourself to me like it's first time?
Malik, I've not been able to get him, but I ain't heard from Bobster for ages, mate. To be fair, he just sort of dropped off at Face of Earth. Bobster, I think he was ill for a little bit, wasn't he?
Oh, Bobster, I've not heard from him for ages.
Yeah,
probably busy with real life.
Yeah, I know he was ill for one bit, wasn't he? He was ill.
Well, he actually lost his license, his driving license, so he must be poorly.
Yeah.
So if you are out there, Bobster, get better soon.
Right, so we will roll this. Don't see if anybody else is in. Let me find where I am. And roll it.
Oh, McTavish.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
nice
Mike.
One,
Ragged. I'll expect that in about a month.
Yeah, you'll get it in a month, mate.
Who's one?
I've got your address.
Mank.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's Mank.
Oh,
well done,
yours, mate.
Cheers, buddy.
And that Orf.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations, my mate. Enjoy.
I will. Thank you, Bobo.
Skint's fuming. Look at him.
Rigged, fixed. Yeah, fixed. I did it on purpose.
Man can afford more than me.
Yeah.
You're kidding, mate. 2 days a week work and 3 days furlough. Behave.
I tell you what, though, Skint, your house looks pretty cool behind you. So
It's done it. It's been cleaned especially for this. Sure.
It's been polished up and everything.
I even printed off my logo today as well and put that up.
Yes, lad.
I should get something here because all you can see is my shadow. So
Do a bit of shadow puppetry. Keep it in.
We'll just start worrying a little bit. The shadow moves and you don't.
Yeah, like Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing all this up over Christmas. This will be all changed. I'm gonna go like Vic with steampunk. Like, no, I'm not.
Oh, are you now? Are you now?
Well, you got to copy big reviewers. That's how you get bigger.
I think you need to concentrate more on getting the PC side of things sorted out.
Oh, you
I've
jinxed
done
it
all right
now.
tonight.
Fuck.
Convert
Jinxed
over
it.
from Intel to AMD.
That's my next thing.
Oh,
getting
is
a proper
Benny still in
gaming
Intel?
PC.
That's why it sucks then.
Yeah, it just crashes. We've done well. He's done well tonight.
You should
Thank
see the
you.
discussion on the WhatsApp. Oh man,
We've
don't
got
get us
5
started.
minutes left. Don't fucking jinx it.
Exactly. That's what happened on Wednesday.
Oh.
That was our internet. That wasn't this. That's all right.
Yeah,
here's
no,
the
no,
thing-
it
here's
wasn't.
the thing,
Yeah, but I do
Benny.
need to invest in. I'm gonna get Skint's tip jar going next for my new PC.
You've got Black Friday coming up, and the last gen AMD systems are going to drop down in price steadily because the AMD 5000 range is out. So now's the time to get a
be
new
fair,
system.
that tips jar Benny on BVL is doing great guns at the moment. Pretty
Oh
cool.
no, mate, yeah. No,
It's a cracking idea. Cracking
We're
idea.
having fun, man. We're having fun.
It's definitely there for a reason, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it is.
How often do new AMD products get released then?
About every 2.5 years.
All right, I'm just going to nick
After-
Danny's
after-
computer.
What?
Well, I asked actually inbox Vic some time ago saying, "What do you recommend for a PC?" So he told me, and then I got Benny to buy it for me, basically, and set it up, didn't you, pal?
Yeah, and then he's not used it.
Mate, I'm used to using this all the time for all my reviews, and when it goes to going on my PC, I get lost.
He spent 1,700 quid on a PC that he plays Champ Manager on.
I set
To be
it
honest,
up
I mean, to
in
be
the
honest,
shop the other
Champ-
day to
Champ-
record the review.
Especially
Got
the
it up running through OBS and then recorded after the review. I was like, this is shit. I get a well better fucking video off my phone. So I just fucking balanced my phone on the top of my Logitech camera. Everything was better about it. Everything was better about it.
So,
Well, I
Vic,
mean,
do you play Football Manager, Vic?
I used to play Championship Manager quite
Yeah,
a lot,
that-
and then I just get bored of it. But that game takes a lot of processing.
It does, yeah. It's massive,
a lot
isn't
of
it?
processing.
I try and
I mean,
just stick
here's-
with the European teams.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing about PC. I mean, basing your editing off your PC. So, I deal in 1080p, 60 frames a second, which is the standard these days. Which is the standard these days for YouTube, right? So, most of my reviews are about 20 minutes long, roughly 20 minutes. So, you're talking about 2 hours for editing, doing the cut-ins, doing the B-roll, doing the color grading, but on the machine up in the studio, which is an AMD 3000 rig, which was the previous generation. So you're talking a full Adobe timeline with color management, with full editing, with LUT recording at the top, audio processing. That 20-minute long edit, like the spit out, the encode, 2.5 minutes.
Wow.
Oh. It's done in 2.5 minutes. It just spits it straight out. This machine here, which is an AMD 2000 rig, the watts up, where I generally tend to fucking ramble on and on to such an extent people fall asleep halfway through it and then wake up for the giveaway at the end if they're on Patreon. That's about an hour long. About an hour long. This machine can spit it out in about 10 minutes.
Bloody hell.
Annie, since we're almost at the end of the show, shall we do a custom Aegis skin giveaway?
Yeah, can do right quick.
So everyone who owns an Aegis mod is eligible.
Do you want to do it
over
on
the world,
Nightbot?
not just UK. Yeah, do it.
I did, but mine died.
Does mine still
Oh.
count as an Aegis?
No, yeah, it does actually. It does.
Type that in chat. Type it only once. If you would like a custom Aegis.
You are so creative on the keyboards tonight, mate.
I can't think about, to be honest with you, what I mean.
I've actually got 2 skins, but I haven't put them on any of my Aegises yet.
Does the Aegis
Well,
X take a
up
skin?
to you, Vic.
Does the Aegis X take a skin?
Yep.
Does it?
Yeah.
I've not got one. Munchkin's got one.
Yeah, it does.
Have you got one, Simon?
No, I haven't got an Aegis.
The hero does too, but you need a special screwdriver for it.
Mm.
That's the only thing.
No, I'll enter
It's
for
like me.
Munchkin now.
It's like me taking things.
I'll no
apart
enter. I'll give someone else.
to break it.
You're not gonna. Vic, in the package is a packing slip, and if you open it up, you flip it open. There's a little link in there with a little how-to guide. It's easy. It's
I
really easy.
looked at it.
Yeah,
and I
it is,
went,
it's good.
I'm going to break it.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
I've got my
If you
cousin
can build and do
coming up.
build stuff, you can easily do a custom made skin.
Well, I've got like, I don't want to fuck up the hero, so I'm going to keep that. But I've got one of the first gen Aegises up there at the studio. I might try it out in that, and if I don't break that, I'll do the rest of them.
I think I sent you for the legend, not for the first gen.
Yeah, I've got a couple of legends up there.
Oh, cool. I actually
Let's
won a
keep
legend
it.
at your show, which is now my photo model for the Instagram stream.
Oh,
yeah.
Right, so
Very
tap that in
handy.
if you want it. A custom made skin from Jay. Type Jay. And we'll roll it because we are coming up to the time, and obviously the late night vape show is on.
Yeah.
And I think they've got Disco Potato on tonight. Disco Potato.
Sam, there isn't an equivalent Intel chip up against the AMD 5000 range because Linus Tech Tips already proved it. AMD have now taken the gaming crown off of Intel. Intel's fucked.
Mhm.
There's no way they can reply back to the AMD 5000 chips. They can't.
Yeah.
I didn't
All
understand.
you people who just bought an Intel CPU this year, I'm sorry. Can you tell I hate Intel? I think you can.
Doesn't Chris Empire use Intel as well? He was more fond of Intel, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right, last call for Jay. Last call. I'm rolling it now. And we roll it.
If Mike won this
Mark
one as well.
H.
Oh, it's Mark.
Okay.
Awesome.
Well done, Mark. He's got about 1,000 mods already, him.
I know. Yeah. Needs any more stuff?
Well done, Mark H. Good man.
Mark H
Unfortunately,
wants to
vaping
know-
with Sean Lynch.
Mark H wants to know if that's a skin for each Aegis or just a skin per winner. He didn't really ask that, by the way. He didn't really ask that.
Right, so we're coming up to the time. So
We'll get him sorted.
What? What?
We'll get him sorted and make him something nice.
Sound. Right, so we are coming up to the time. We will say goodbye. A big thing going around saying everybody goodbye. But if you just all say your goodbyes all at once, bye. Bye.
Hey, Mark, Benny, one more thing. If you've not checked out Simon62's channel, head on over there now. He's
Yeah.
on 95
Oh, yeah.
subs, getting to 100.
Yeah.
Check out his Intercan Skepta review.
Obviously, you've got Mank as well, Vaping Mank. You've got Vape Mill. You've got the Vapory. You've got Vic. You have got Vaping with CJ. You have got Blazing Vapes. You have got Skint Vapor, and you've got JP, and you've got Big D Vapes. And Jay ain't got a channel, so I can't shout him out.
At Custom Aegis. At
Custom
Instagram.
Aegis. So
I look forward to getting my present. Thanks, guys.
So Net ain't got one yet, but she's going to be doing it. It's going to be Vapory 2.
Vapory Boss. That's gonna be.
Vapory Boss, yep.
That's the one. I'll
Yeah.
take it.
Vapory Boss is the next channel coming up. So thank you everybody for joining us. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you all back on again. It's been great having a little bit of a chat and everything. Thank you very much, chat, for being with us. You can find us next Sunday, same time, same place, and we'll see you all later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Josh had a strong right arm there, didn't he? He wasn't firing at all. What's he been fucking doing?